Hello, everyone. It's football on Game of the Week on a Saturday. Can you believe that?
Yeah, after a heat delay, a weather delay, 24 hours later, we're back at Western Hills.
That's right. The Wolverines take on the Pirates from Powell County. That's next here on the Game of the Week. Welcome, folks. We're here at Western Hills High School. We're actually in the truck. You can see the gang back there behind us. A wave of everybody. So there they are, and we are excited to be here and bring you the Game of the Week. The Wolverines started off really good last week. Got a win against Bourbon County.
Yeah, they went up there to Bourbon County in the Bourbon Bowl and shut out Bourbon County 32-0. New atmosphere on the west side and a lot of energy moving forward into this season, and it showed last week.
That's right. We got a new coach here at Western Hills, Coach Vanderpool, and hoping to make it 2-0 against a Powell County team that went 3-8 last year.
Powell County, east of 75, it's a different breed of high school football. You're going to see wing T, you're going to see triple options, like watching a armed forces game or something. A lot of chop blocking inside and quarterback options, and Hills is going to have to be on their toes tonight.
Speaking of being on their toes, Garrison Graves, their quarterback, had a pretty good week last week. Went 12 of 17 for 98 yards.
Yeah, about 8 yards, a completion, got a touchdown. The biggest takeaway for me is there was no turnovers. Garrison's in his junior year. He's took his lickings the last 2 years behind, I don't want to say a mediocre offensive line, but a young, inexperienced offensive line. Now this class with Garrison's juniors, they're really the leaders of this team coming into this season.
All right, as you can see there on your screen, they're getting ready to have the flip here. The captains for both teams are out there, and we've already had the national anthem, but we're just under 2 minutes from kickoff, so we will step aside for a little bit, and we'll come back for that right here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro. You're in good hands with David Tolles Auto Pro. Bring your vehicle to us for the best repairs in the Frankfort area. 2 locations at 1348 Versailles Road and 515 Duncan Road. And check us out at davidtollesautopro.com.
In 1972, a young David Tolles vowed to jump the Kentucky River on his big wheel. He did not make it. We can rebuild him. We have the capability to make the world's perfect mechanic. Better, stronger, faster. David Tolles Tires and Auto Service on Duncan Road.
Game of the Week is brought to you by J.O. Osborne with the Franklin County Farm Bureau. The Franklin County Farm Bureau's J.O. Osborne wishes all of our local teams a healthy, competitive, and successful season. J.O. and Kentucky Farm Bureau have been insuring Frankfort since 1943. With them on your team, when you experience a loss from an accident or storm, it can be a real game changer.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Welcome back, folks. We're here at Western Hills. Right now, we have a beautiful view. It's a beautiful night for football. We got sunny skies with some decorator clouds, but we've been told in about a half an hour weather could be moving in. So we'll see how that goes. You know, Chris, I wasn't even paying attention. Who won the toss? Were you paying attention?
I was not. I was looking over my roster sheets and looking at the radar after I got word that we could have some weather affecting play here in the next little bit. And, you know, when you mention weather in high school football, everything, play on the field goes nuts, in the truck goes nuts.
It's something. We'll just say that. We don't know a lot about the Powell County team. I suspect their quarterback will be Aiden Larison. He's a junior. They have another player listed as quarterback, TJ Strange, but he's a freshman. So my guess is we're going to see Aiden Larison as their quarterback. And really, other than that, this is their first game of the season. So we don't know a lot about the Pirates team. We're going to find out a lot. You can see them right there. We can tell you that their colors are red and black. And other than that, we don't know much.
Well, it looks like Powell County is going to receive the opening kickoff. I don't know if they won the toss and elected to receive, or if Hills won the toss and elected to defer. But good look at Coach Vanderpool, looking sharp in his.
Got his tie on there. Braden Flynn will be kicking off for the Wolverines, I think. He's number 21. We will see what he does with it here in just a few seconds. And we are off. Taking it about the 23 and tackled around the 30. Here's another look at it from the end zone camera. Looks like that was the quarterback, Larison, that took the kickoff. My Wolverine roster is also rather sparse. I've got about half the numbers on the KHSAA website. About half the players don't have numbers assigned to them, so we'll do the best we can here. The handoff goes to number 1, Preston Spangler. And he basically gets nothing.
Yeah, great job by the DN outside linebacker right there for Hills. Standing up and little or no gain on the play there.
So it's going to be about second and 11. They actually lost a yard, but they're going to get 5 back. Right here is Ben Johnson. Jumps off sides. And that'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and as a coach, that drives you crazy. Interior lineman jumping.
First down there for the Pirates of Powell County. Larison keeps it himself and follows his blockers, gets the first down.
Yeah, that time he does the fake pitch to the outside, keeps it himself right off the outside shoulder of the guard, and gets about 7 to get a first down. And that's what I was talking about in the opening is, you know, they're running a pistol, but it's like a full house pistol. There's so many different options. As you can see here on the camera, they're shifting and they get in.
Yeah, I think Zach Ballard, the guilty party there for the Wolverines. And, you know, it's early season here. Flags are kind of expected, you know, people jumping off sides, and they're kind of getting used to the game again. Of course, you know, almost all these guys have played football before, but, you know, summer comes and you forget things that you did or learned in the fall. This is a nice carry here again by Spangler, the junior running back.
It looked like Anthony Sutton on the tackle for Western Hills there. Number 13. So you're getting a lot of option looks here. Quarterback either going to pitch, hand off, or keep it. Haven't seen anything with the fullback yet.
Gives it to Spangler again, and he again picks up about 5 or 6 yards. Raymond Lightfoot is our head official tonight.
They got Raymond out of the house on a Saturday.
Yeah, they did. Raymond and I were Cub Scouts together 50 some odd years ago. Larison keeps it himself, picks up the first down, and the Pirates are gaining about 5 or 6 or more yards on every carry.
Yeah, since that first run where Western Hills kind of took away the outside, they're keeping it inside the tackles right now and really eating up a lot of yardage on the ground. Now that last play, it was a close call, but the up back number 44 kind of came out of his stance a little quick.
Spangler again gets it down inside the 20 for the Pirates.
And right now, Powell County just kind of pushing everything back inside, and then the running backs finding that little seam on the edge and bouncing it to the outside shoulders.
We've got a timeout here by the Pirates. Kind of early in the game, they must have seen something. We'll step aside quickly. Back with more here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Bill McCoy Insurance Agency, celebrating over 48 years in business. With over 15 companies to shop from and collectively over 100 years of experience. Call, visit us, or request quotes on BillMcCoyInsuranceAgency.com.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Bill McCoy Insurance Agency, celebrating over 48 years in business. Call, come by, or visit our website for free quotes today.
We, of course, want to thank our sponsors, Bill McCoy Insurance Agency, the State Tree Service, and Traditional Bank, our secondary sponsors. Our main sponsors, our David Tolles Auto Pros. I think David Tolles has been with us since the get-go. And J.O. Osborne with the Kentucky Farm Bureau agent here in Franklin County. And the Pirates push forward again for a pickup of about 8.
Was that a direct snap to the fullback? I'd like to see that one again.
And here we go.
Yep.
It was indeed Jacob Green, number 44 for the Pirates.
That's got to be an illegal shift.
So penalty is against Powell County. That'll back them up about 5. Bring up 2nd and 7. Larison was keeping it himself. Looks over to his coaches. Mike Jones is the head coach for the Powell County Pirates. And he keeps it himself again and gets down to around the 10-yard line.
And I don't know why Hills doesn't have a linebacker keying on the quarterback. Larison should be following him wherever he goes. Almost like they call it in the circles a QB spy.
Hands off to Spangler. He's going to get down to the 6.
To the 6-yard line. And the Pirates are first and goal from the 6.
Basically 2nd and goal here. Right now, the Powell County offensive line is having their way with the Wolverines. Little bobble there. Larison only picked up about a yard. So it'll be 3rd and goal.
And they were trying a direct snap
to Spangler, yeah.
To Spangler coming across. So a little trickery here in the early going for Powell County. I mean, you've seen option, you've seen pitch, you've seen quarterback dive, you've seen a direct snap to the fullback. That time they were going to direct snap to man coming across on a sweep.
Spangler in motion, and Wolverines did a good job in covering that play. Cole McDonald, number 8, on the outside, keeps him from turning the corner, and he is tackled for a loss. That'll bring up 4th down and goal from the 6. We've got an injured Wolverine over there. Trainer looks at him, the coach comes over. We'll step aside real quick, and hopefully he'll be back on his feet when we come back here on the cable.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Estate Tree Service. We have a solution for all your tree care needs. Estate Tree Service provides expert tree care and preservation. Call 502-229-5258 for a free estimate.
Yeah, this is Joe. You need a tree removed from your yard? Yeah, I can do that for you.
Don't take a chance on any Joe Schmo. Call Estate Tree Service for all your tree care needs. Since 1957, Estate Tree Service has provided safe, quality tree care at a fair rate. From tree removal and pruning to stump grinding and debris cleanup, we've got you covered. Call the trusted professionals at Estate Tree Service today.
Welcome back, folks. We think that's Bryson Williams. And let's take another look at how he got injured. He's kind of rolled up on, apparently, right? Ooh, that last one there may have got him.
Yeah, that was a little extracurricular activity, and you never want to see that.
No.
Back to the action. Stuck ball 7-yard line.
But he's able to make it over to the sideline. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Well, they're showing third down again. Well, I thought the last one was third down. They almost had an offsides. They stop him just short of getting in. It'll be 4th and goal from about the 1.5.
Yeah, so I've kind of picked up here wherever Larson or Spangler is lining up, the play's going to the opposite side. So he's on the left side of the offense. Let's see if it goes up the middle or to the right side here.
4th and goal. They're going for it, and they get it. Powell County scores first.
8+ minutes off the clock.
Yeah, that was a sustained drive.
A lot of standing up on the defense. For Western Hills on that front, you got to get low, especially when they're pinching everything down. You got to stay low.
And you were right. The play kind of went to the right side a little bit, and Spangler was on the left. They're going to go for 2, which tells me they don't have a kicking game. They've got somebody in motion, and the Wolverines sitting there waiting for him. I would love to call number 3's name if I had it, but we don't have a number 3 on our roster. That was a nice play. All right, 6-0 is your score. We'll come back. The Wolverines will have the ball here on the Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Traditional Bank. When your business is looking to win, with tough competition around every corner, you need high performers backing you up. Traditional Bank's local team will stand by your side as a trusted partner, your friendly neighbor, and your biggest fan. It's time to make the switch. Traditional Bank, member FDIC.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
Welcome back, folks. There's the home stands. Kind of sparse here tonight. I think a lot of people, you know, it's on a Saturday night, so they may have had other plans. The kick goes out of bounds. I'm not sure what they were trying to do there, but it was unsuccessful. Are the Wolverines going to make them kick it again, or are they just going to take it?
probably going to take it at the 35.
At the 35-yard line, touchdown Western Hills.
Looks like you're correct. Garrison Graves is your quarterback.
Anthony Sutton, number 13, in the backfield with him.
Pass play broken up, but we got a flag. Pass interference, perhaps?
Yeah, it looked like he was draped all over him coming across. It's either going to be a hold or pass interference. Yep, hold.
Defensive holding.
Yep. Had that left arm wrapped around the waist. You can't do that at any level.
They probably saw some film from last week, and they know that the Wolverines can throw the ball. First and 10 now from the 40. Excuse me, 45. And now maybe the 40. After the illegal procedure call. First and 15. That's Coach Vanderpool and his staff. Coach there in the center. Sutton back there with Graves. He'll take it and gets a yard, maybe.
Yeah, tried that off tackle. Not a whole lot there. Good job by Powell County to keep that edge closed down.
I was curious, did the Wolverines have enough guys on the line? No, that's against Powell County. Oh, I see. Yes, at the top, he's lined up offsides. Yes,
Lined up in the neutral zone.
Can't do that. Been watching a lot of Canadian football. Prefer to watch that than the preseason NFL games, and they have to be a yard away from the line of scrimmage. The defense does.
Little trickery of their own here. A little reverse handoff to Samuels.
Still a long way to go here on third down. Low snap. We have a penalty again. And illegal procedure.
Everybody moved but the center.
Yep. And Jacob Green of Powell County was right there in on it. So we'll have third down again, but
third down and long here.
Oh yeah. Screen pass. And they get back to the original line of scrimmage, the 45, and that's about it. So it'll be 4th and 10, and I'm sure the Wolverines will be punting it away.
Yeah, it looks like they're setting up for a punt. You know, Clint, we're going to talk real quick here while teams are getting set up about Western Hills being a little flat here on both. Got a timeout.
We got a timeout. We'll talk about that, Chris, when we come back here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Whitehead Hancock, serving Frankfort families for more than 100 years. You can trust Whitehead Hancock for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and septic needs. Call them today at 502-227-2213 for 24-hour emergency service or visit their website at whiteheadhancock.com. Tune in to Around 10, Frankfort's very own morning show. We cover all the happenings in the capital city every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. live on Cable 10, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, if it happens around town, it's on Around 10.
All right, Chris, you were saying as we went to break, Western Hill's a little flat in their home opener.
Yeah, a little flat. You know, the routine. Kids are subject to routines, right? Last night threw everything out of whack, and I'm wondering if it hasn't, carried over a little bit into tonight for the Wolverines.
Nice punt, though. Takes a little bit of a Wolverine bounce, and they're going to down it at about the 20-yard line. So Powell County will take over 1st and 10. And who knows? I mean, they had the ball almost all of the first quarter. We still have a minute left. But if they go on another, 8-minute drive, this could be a long night for the Wolverines. Oh, there's a drone in the air. Maybe Fort Knox, who is Western Hill's opponent next week, maybe they're spying on them, you think?
That could be one of the teams, how they record their games. Might be they're filming.
It could be. It could be. Hand off to Spangler. Doesn't get much.
Ball
and the ball's loose. I think the Wolverines have it. They do. Picked it up.
Trying to get those extra yards. Hands reaching, slapping. Big play there for Western Hills. Maybe that's the momentum shift they need to get back in this.
Grays puts it up there, but well out of reach of his intended receiver, Cameron Flynn. I have one roster that says Cameron Flynn is number 2. I have another one that says he's number 4. And yeah, so it's either Travis Reeson or Cameron Flynn. It's one of those two. Since the roster for the Wolverines is a hot mess. Illegal procedure again against Western Hills. I tell you what, Chris, I mean, you and I were covering the Paris-Frankfort High game last week. I'm wondering how Western Hills was able to put it on Bourbon County 32-0 last week. They just look out of sorts. Double handoff again. Nice run by number 5. And of course, we don't know who number 5 is. I don't have a 5 on either of the two rosters.
I think it's Jaden Samuels.
But he looked good. All right, we'll come back in just a second here on the Game of the Week.
At FPB, we work around the clock to ensure clean, safe, great-tasting water makes its way reliably to your home or business. The EPA recently required all public water systems to have a service line inventory completed by 2024, and we need your help to determine what type of service line you have. Your help can greatly speed the process, reduce costs, and keep rates more affordable for everyone.
All right, we are back. First quarter has ended. The score is 6-0 Powell County. The Wolverines, however, have it deep in Pirate territory, but they've not really been able to move the ball much. As you can see there, it's about 3rd and 6.
Well, Clint, someone must be listening. I got an updated roster sent to me.
All right, Anthony Sutton there on the carry, and I don't think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down. Will the Wolverines go for it or kick?
I think go for it here.
That will be about a 36-yard field goal.
I think you try to draw them off sides first.
No. Graves is going to keep it himself, and he'll get the first down and gets inside the 15. Big play there by Garrison Graves. Here's another look from our Whitehead Hancock replay. Need to see some more of that. Thought it might be a face mask, but
quarterback on quarterback right there.
Got a man in motion. They fake it to him, and Graves is going to run, try to outrun, and I think he got in.
Yes.
He sure did. Ties the game, 6-6.
Great fake on the jet sweep, and he had a train of blockers in front of him. And he gets hit, but he's going to hit the pylon. Yep, touchdown.
Yep. Spangler trying to stop him, but Graves is able to get in. And we're going for 2. A little bit of a cornfield spread there, and we've got a penalty against the Pirates. So they'll take it down to the 1-yard line. Looks like Jaden Samuels is going to be the center of this play. That was a bad snap, and the Wolverines walk away with nothing, but they do tie the score. 6-all here in the second quarter on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Call David Toll's Auto Pro for all your automotive needs.
Don't let your car keep you from making important plans. Take it to David Tolles Auto Pro, 515 Duncan Road and 1348 Versailles Road.
Welcome back, folks. Let's take a look at the scoring drive real quick. They recovered a fumble, and then we have Jaden Samuels with a nice run here. Gets it down inside the 25. And then basically Garrison Graves just takes matters into his own hands. Gets it to the 13. The next play, fakes the jet sweep, keeps it himself, and battles through a potential tackle for the touchdown. And here's the kick. That didn't look like an onside kick to me, but it went to
I think it
one
was
of the
supposed to be
front
a
guys.
squib kick, and one of the up linemen just fielded it.
He did a good job. So we got a tight one, 6-6.
Now can Western Hills force Powell County one to either cough it up or
a 3 and out.
3 and out. Now, I noticed Spangler got shaken up on that tackle attempt. Going to be a false start against Powell County.
A lot of flags here so far.
Yeah. Spangler got at the goal line.
And Powell County, I think, calls timeout. It's their second of the first half. We'll take it with them. You're watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Hey, that was my friend Logan's soccer coach. Why'd you wave at her?
Because she's also our Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent. She's the one that helped us get our house fixed after that big storm last year.
Well, that explains the name of their team.
Which is?
The Storm.
Good one.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Powell County only has one timeout left until halftime. We got 10 minutes and 56 seconds until that happens. And Chris, you were mentioning that Spangler, number 1, and their main running back, I don't think he's in the game right now.
No, and the reason I say I think he may have got shaken up a little bit, he went off during that false start or that defensive offsides on the extra point attempt without his helmet on. Now he's coming back in, but I noticed he wasn't in on that first offensive play. I thought he may have got shaken up where he went off the field without his helmet on.
Good stop there by the Wolverines, number 52.
Josh Scott.
Josh Scott, okay. I had him as 34, but we have an updated roster that somebody emailed you.
Yeah.
It was awful nice of whoever that was awful kind of them. We are struggling in here. And Powell County has called their final timeout of this half. So we'll step aside one more time and we'll be back on the Game of the Week.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers has an amazing selection of jewelry that anyone will love. Classic Gold also provides custom services like pearl restringing, engraving, watch repair, ring recycling. Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
All right, welcome back, folks. Powell County has called their third and final timeout of the first half. The game's tied 6-6. And we've still got over 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And we'll see what the Pirates are going to do. They don't get much. Back the original line of scrimmage a little bit.
So this is what I was talking about right here. Spangler takes his helmet off. I thought he was hurt, but then where he took his helmet off in the field of play, they made him come off the field.
I see. Okay.
Our great staff.
I'll tell you what, we got a top-notch replay producer in Doug Crow, who, quite frankly, travels around the country. I think he's doing replay. I think he's going to Saratoga in the near future. Oh, a nice tackle for a loss. Is that Javion Campbell?
That is Javion Campbell. Back on the football field after several years away, just basketball only.
Yeah, and it looks like he's dropped some weight too. I mean, he's looking pretty fit out there.
Yeah. So Javion put a lot of work in. I talked to Dad in the off season. Talked to Big Brother Walter. There's Javion looking to be that dual sport athlete this year for Hills. So,
well, he's a force in basketball, and he's looking to be that here in football, as they do force the Pirates to 3 and out. Picked up there, a nice little run. Gets it inside Pirate territory. 28. Who's 28?
Clay Seaton.
All right. Good job, Clay. Get some pats on the shoulder pads from his teammates. First and 10 for Western Hills. Hopefully they can march down here and score before halftime and maybe burn a lot of clock while they're doing it. Garrison Graves hands off to Samuels. Yard line. He put a little hurting on Dylan Carter there.
Yeah, and watch Samuels fakes the handoff reverse, which they've run a couple of times. And he just kind of lowers his shoulder on the first contact. And, you know, Jaden played that fullback spot last year, right? He was the replacement to Jacob Fields that we'd had for 4 years here. But Jaden showing a little athleticism on that run, getting to the edge. I think he had, you know, he led this team with 101 yards and a touchdown last week at Bourbon County. So
here he goes again inside the 5. Did he get in? Yes.
Yes, he did.
All right. Touchdown, Wolverines.
He gets hit at about the 3 or 4 yard line, keeps his momentum going. Thought he was going to be just short, puts a hand on the ground to help get himself into the end zone.
Now they're looking like the team that beat Bourbon County last week, 32-0. Going for 2 here. And they take a direct snap to number 8.
Cole McDonald.
Cole McDonald. Yeah, that cornfield spread worked out pretty good. That was a nice snap, too, by number 52. Who's 52?
Josh Scott.
Josh Scott. That's a great play. Great play. All right. Wolverines on top, 14-6. We'll step aside, and we'll have more football right after this.
over if they hit this field goal.
Buying or selling a home can be as exciting as winning the big game on a last-second field goal. Or it can be just as devastating if the kick doesn't go in.
And the kick goes up, and it's no good. Home team loses.
That's why in real estate it always helps to be on a winning team. Choose Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
Wait, how'd you get in here?
Wolverines on top now by 8 points, 14-6 as they kick off to the Powell County Pirates. Let's take another look at the drive. We started off with a kick return, and then as Jaden Samuels showed, it's a big gainer there inside the 15, and then just takes it into the end zone. And then the slick two-point conversion here. Direct snap to Cole McDonald from Josh Scott. That's how we got to 14 points. It was tied at 6. Now the Wolverines up by 8.
Spangler on the carry that time.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Larison or Spangler, I think, has one of those two have carried the ball the entire time for Powell County.
Yeah, you had Jacob Green with the one run.
They have not thrown it. Yeah, I forgot about Green. That's true.
Now, let's see if it comes left.
A little bit, yep, a little bit. And Spangler, and he is tracked down by number 28.
Clay Seaton.
Clay Seaton.
Yeah, Spangler breaks through. Secondary got sucked in just a little bit, and Seaton able to run him down at about the 4 or 5 yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 6.
Touchdown saving tackle.
And it looks like Coach Vanderpool going to call timeout here.
Well, they've got one left after this one, and we'll step aside. Be back with the final 6:22 after this on the Game of the Week.
Hi. We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free. When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Bill McCoy Insurance Agency, celebrating over 48 years in business. Call, come by, or visit our website for free quotes today.
All right, folks, the Wolverines have one timeout left. Powell County has already spent theirs here in the first half. We got 6 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. I think we'll have a band at halftime, but I'm not really sure.
Western Hills Band is not here today.
Okay, because of a Saturday game, an unexpected Saturday game. And there you can see the weather coming in. It doesn't look nice like it did a half hour ago. Clouds are getting darker, and we will see what happens.
Maybe we can get it in.
I hope so. First and goal now for the Pirates from the Wolverine 6. And they're taking their sweet little time coming out of the timeout. They only get a minute, don't they? Here they come. Julian Lopez back there in the backfield, number 5. But they instead give it to Jacob Green, and I think he actually lost yards, did he not?
Starting it at the 8-yard line.
They pushed him back near the 10.
Sorry, Glenn, I was looking to see if I had any updates on the other 2 in-town teams.
So now it's second and goal from the 8, and what happened here?
Looked like we had a Wolverine in the neutral zone. Zach Ballard on that shift.
That'll be half the distance. Yep, right there. Got him. I have 50 as Zach Ballard. Is that who you have?
That is correct.
All right. He's the guilty party. Sorry, Zach, to call you out like that. But, you know.
And Powell County called another timeout. I didn't think they had
What?
any.
Well, it may be that we've got our timeouts. The first timeout we gave to Powell County, but maybe we should have given it to Western Hills. If that is the case,
both teams
are out of timeouts now. So it'll be second and goal from the 4 now. We think on the first time out, our white hat, Mr. Lightfoot, pointed to the wrong team, perhaps. We're going to pin it on you, Raymond. We don't know if that's the case or not, but that's what we're going to say. Lopez gets into the end zone. It's his first and only carry of the night, I think. So the Pirates will try to go for 2 here and tie this game up. They give it to Lopez again, and he's not going to make it. Not going to make it. Jaden Samuels in there on the tackle with some others.
Big stop there.
Yes. That was a very important 2 points, but there may have been a flag on the play. As you can see right there, the officials discussing matters.
Well, while they do that, I got a quick score update. Franklin County over Bryan Station 17-10.
Wow. That's surprising a little bit.
A little bit, yes. but a good win for the Flyers.
Personal foul against Powell County, personal foul against Western Hills, and they negate each other, so I don't think they're going to redo the try. I think they're going to just kick it off here. Little extracurricular, yeah. $50 and $65 getting into it there. So Wolverines still up by 2, 14-12. Powell County set the kickoff. We still have plenty of time here, 5 minutes. I mean, it's more than enough time for Wolverines to come down and put some more points on the board.
Got another update. Frankfort goes down to start the season 0-2 as they lose to Moore 30-14 this afternoon.
Well, they got some points on the board, though. That's better than last week. The kicker for Powell County, Kenyon LaRoque. Nice little French name. Picked up there by McDonald.
Seems like McDonald's just got a nose for the ball. He's around it all the time.
A nice little 4-minute and 56-second drive to end the half would be a good thing for the Wolverines. Let's see if they can pull it off. They're going to throw it up there. They got a man open, and it's caught. Number 10. Is that Cleveland?
Yes.
Say his first name for me.
Zerion.
Zerion. Xerhian. Zerion. Nice grab, Zerion.
Yeah, caught Powell County kind of flat-footed there.
Samuels stays on his feet. He's still moving, gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. 2 plays, and that's all it took, folks, for the Wolverines to put 6 more points on the board.
Yeah, watch Samuel's arm tackle there. He's just going to run through that with the strength he has. Stays on his feet right there.
Got some good blocks downfield there, too.
Yeah, 59. Noah, you're going to have to
spell it. Noah
Scherzinger.
There you go.
Leading the way down the field.
Good job, Noah. The snap, but there's a whistle.
Offsides against Powell County.
Ball back on the 1. Will they go to the cornfield spread here again? Or are they going to still kick it?
Looks like they're going to line up and kick it.
They get a good snap. I think it'll be just fine. It's up and good, right between the uprights. The Wolverines on top, 21-12 with 4:24 left. We'll be back with more football after this.
Hello, my name is Greg with the State Tree Service, the name you know and trust.
Over the past 60 years, the State Tree Service has become a name people know and trust in Central Kentucky. From tree removal, pruning, and stump grinding to debris cleanup, we are always available with our 24/7 emergency services. Estate Tree Service is licensed and insured, and our mission is to provide safe, quality tree care at a fair rate. Give us a call at 502-229-5258 or go online for a free quote.
Tune in to Around 10, Frankfort's very own morning show. We cover all the happenings in the capital city every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. live on Cable 10, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, if it happens around town, it's on Around 10.
All right. There's the kick. Taken at the 20 by Spangler. Gets it up to the 42.
There's the pass play to Cleveland. Big gain right there. And then run by Samuels. Power back.
Yeah, it's
and great blocking downfield.
Arm tackling is not going to get it done against Jaden Samuels. And here's the kick by Mr. Myers. His name is Jack or Tyler. We think Tyler.
I've got a copy of the official roster, I guess, here.
On the Max Preps and the KHSAA, he's named Jack. But I think you're probably more accurate with what you have just been sent. Larison keeps it himself. Gets about 6. Powell County has plenty of time too here to come down and put some points on the board, but
yeah, Western Hills could stop them here.
That'd be big.
And go into the half. You're getting the ball to start the second half. Be great to go into the locker room with a 9-point lead and get the ball back.
But can they do it? We've seen the Pirates march down the field. Larison keeps it himself again. Not going to be quite as successful this time, but still gets a first down, I believe.
Stop the ball at the 46-yard line. First down, Pirates.
And I always thought they stopped the clock to let the change reset, but they don't. Or they didn't. I'll say that. I like Powell County's logo on their helmets.
It's like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, it's snazzy. Was that a direct snap there?
To the fullback.
Jacob Green again on the carry. He's a hoss too. Picks up about 6 yards. Hand off to Spangler. Almost got the ball ripped away. They're going to blow this one dead at around the 34.
And they're just running that counter motion where Spangler's on one side and they're coming back to the other. So 1st and 10, under 2 minutes to go. No timeouts.
Lopez goes nowhere. Second down, the clock continues to run. I think we can safely say that Powell County does not really have a passing game. I haven't seen them throw the ball yet.
No, they have not put it in the air at all.
But the running game is not too bad, so, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, look, I say that, and they throw the ball. Not very successfully, but, well, that does stop the clock. And he was under duress there with Javion Campbell.
So 3rd and 10. Two big plays here for Western Hills to go into the locker room here.
Yes. Uh-oh. That was a costly misstep.
He just took his eye off the ball.
Took his eye off the ball, yeah. Good job by the Wolverines defender of, you know, he could have landed on him and, you know, but no, he jumped over top of him. Under 30 seconds now, it's 4th down, and my guess is they're going to snap this ball at the latest possible times so as not to give the Wolverines a chance to get the ball back. But now we have an official
delay a game.
Delay game, okay. So it's going to be 4th and 20, I think.
It's going to be more than that because you had the fumble.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're not far off.
There's, yeah, maybe 4th and 23, let's say.
Now, they going to run a play to try to take 9 seconds off?
I don't know.
Yep.
They are, but they just go up the middle. And
so Western Hills has got one play.
Yeah, they got 4 seconds to do something. We'll see. Maybe a long throw to Cleveland, maybe. The person, not the town. But they will have to throw it about as far as Cleveland.
Be a good hook and ladder time here.
Don't see it very often. It'd be kind of neat to see, but they are going to put it up. And, oh, just off of the fingertips of the intended receiver. Is that Cameron Flynn? Number
Cameron
2, or is
Flynn.
that Travis Reese?
I've got Cameron Flynn.
That's number 2?
Yeah.
Good. So we're accurate in that regard. Okay, folks. It's halftime. Wolverines are up 21-12. We'll come back with some highlights right after this on the Game of the Week.
Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers on 859 East Main Street in Frankfort.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers has an amazing selection of jewelry that anyone will love. Classic Gold also provides custom services like pearl restringing, engraving, watch repair, ring resizing, and custom designs. Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Welcome back, folks, to Western Hills High School. You can see it's clouding up a little bit, but so far no rain or anything. Let's look at some highlights from the first half. Wolverine defense, they didn't do a very good job in the first quarter, but after that, they turned it on. So here's the Powell County touchdown. Wolverines do stop the 2-point conversion. And that held it at 6-0, but then Wolverines go 3 and out. They give it away to the Pirates, and then the Pirates give it right back via fumble. And then Jaden Samuels. Nice big run there. And Garrison Graves just takes it upon himself. Gets inside the 15 and keeps it himself again. And gets into the end zone. Knocks the pylon down. So the Wolverines tie it up 6-6, but then you can see right there Javion Campbell making a nice play. A nice run there by number 28, and Samuels again with a big carry. Gets it again, gets some nice blocking, and gets into the end zone. The Wolverines are on top, and they get the 2-point conversion. So it's 14-6 was the score at that point. But then Powell County comes back. Nice long run by Preston Spangler. And then here's Lopez, who punches it in for Powell County. With a 2-point conversion, unsuccessful. Jaden Samuels there on the stop for Western Hills. They get the ball back. Long pass play to, say his name again?
Zarion Cleveland.
Zarion Cleveland. And then here is Jaden Samuels again with some nice downfield blocking. And he gets in. And a successful PAT. And that makes your score at half 21-12. And that, folks, is your classic gold Master Jewelers halftime show, abbreviated as it were because there's no band tonight. We're going to lay out here for the next, say roughly 10 minutes, and we'll come back with the second half right here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week. Welcome back, folks, to Western Hills High School. Clint Goins and Chris Cole here with you. And Chris, I just now realized this could have been a couple of years ago, but they moved the scoreboard.
They just done that a week or so ago.
It used to be behind the visiting team's bench, but now it's behind the left end zone. Or the right end zone, excuse me.
On the east end?
Yes. Kenyon LaRoque, one of the best names in high school football. Kicks it off for the Pirates. Another nice run. Who did you say 28 was?
I have got Clay Seaton.
Clay Seaton. Nice run, Clay Seaton.
Little squib end over end kick, and then it took a roll right into Seaton's hands. He goes right, cuts back to the middle, then bounces it out to the left, and able to get up past midfield and take down an official with him.
Well, they probably deserve it. As you can see there, the Wolverines up by 9 points, and they have the ball. 1st and 10 from the Pirate 44. And that is that Cameron Flynn?
That is. Little jet sweep there.
Nice pickup.
Now I wonder, does that count at high school as a pass, or is that a run?
Well, it was
behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Another tough run inside the 10. He's going to get in there.
Anthony Sutton refusing to go down.
The Wolverines extend their lead in just 2 plays.
Yeah.
So Sutton breaks through that arm tackle and gets another nice block.
Almost loses his pants.
Got to pull up my drawers. The cornfield spread going on, and we're going to kick it again. Graves on the hold. Tyler Myers will try to kick it through the uprights, and we got a flag already, and I think it may be Hills moving early. We'll see what Mr. Lightfoot says.
Backing them up.
We are experiencing some rain now. As you can see, as the sun sets and the clouds have rolled in here. And we've got another flag, and I think Powell County is going to give it back. Or I could be wrong. I am wrong. So, Wolverines still going to kick it, but this time it's more like a field goal attempt.
30-yard kick here in the rain.
Snap's good, kick is up. And it is good. So here's another look at the score right here. Anthony Sutton breaks the arm tackle and almost loses his pants, but he gets into the end zone. And that's all that mattered. The Wolverines now up 28-12. Back with more football in just a second.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
There you can see what it looks like out there as a big plop of rain lands on the lens of our camera, and you can see folks leaving the stands, and I think we're about ready to go into a weather delay. It looks like. I mean, we've got no. So Powell County has the ball after the kickoff. And people are leaving the stands because they're getting rained on. Our camera guys putting their rain gear on the cameras. We got a flag on the play. A Spangler goes ahead for about 5 yards.
I'm going to say a hold or a block in the back.
Holding against the Pirates of Powell County, and that'll negate that 5-yard run. Backs them up, and we'll repeat first down. 1st and 15 now coming up for Powell County.
Should be 1st and 20.
Oh, holding is a 10-yard penalty?
Yes.
Well,
they only gave it 5, so it must have been from the spot of the foul.
Maybe so. Larison keeps it himself. He's going to get the first down and gets into Wolverine territory before diving out of bounds at around the 42. Here's another look from our Whitehead Hancock Plumbing replay.
And Western Hills bit on the handoff, and Larson just kept it himself around the right edge and able to get all the way down to about the 43, 44-yard line.
And off to Spangler this time. He goes over right tackle and gets another Powell County first down.
And it's not, there's no quick hitter with Powell County. It's just power.
Yeah, power football. We're going to run it down your throat. And they've had some success. Both the Wolverines have had some success defending it as well. Spangler again, this time over right guard, and he picks up about 8 on that run. So,
and again, Spangler lined up on the left-hand side
and runs it over the right guard.
Yeah, because they're pulling the backside guard every play. No matter if it's left or right or even up the middle, they're pulling somebody to get that extra, and that's why it's a slow developing run, but you're getting that extra blocker.
Yep, I saw number 12 there. I don't know if he was lined up as a guard or a tackle, but as soon as the snap happened, he went over to that side. Here's a look at it. He's the tackle. And he runs over there to help out. And in fact, Lopez, the running back, basically just follows him.
So 12's lined up as a wing back.
This time, Javion Campbell gets in there. Tackle for a loss.
I believe that was Samuels.
Oh, I'm sorry, it is Samuels. Not 6, it was 5. Yes. 5 on 5. Samuels tackles Lopez in the backfield. You can see the rain coming down there. Pretty steady. Pretty steady rain. This is where I don't like a turf field. Uh-oh, a little fumble and boom. Cole McDonald in there for the TFL.
Yeah, and that time, the line, I don't know what was going on, but almost like it was supposed to be a direct snap. Or
I think it was. I think it was supposed to. It looked like it was supposed to go to Jacob Green, and he didn't know it or forgot it or something. But so we've got a timeout on the field, and we will step aside for a little bit and come right back here on the Game of the Week.
Today, we customize everything. Yeah. So why not customize your video choices with NextBand Stream, the new video streaming app from FPB. Just install NextBand Stream on your smart TV, mobile, and streaming devices. Then watch with features like Restart and Replay TV, plus Cloud DVR to record cable and local channels. Powered by fast, reliable FPB internet and Wi-Fi. Customize your video. Call or visit FPB online to sign up.
As you can see the rain coming down, let me give another shout out to NextBand. I got it about a couple of months ago, and if it's available where you live, it's awesome. You should get it. Speaking of shout outs, Chris Cole, there was somebody you wanted to give a shout out to, wasn't there?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my daughter Leah. Happy 19th birthday today. Went and watched her and the Midway women's soccer team go up to Transy this morning and tie Transy 1-1. So happy birthday, Leah.
Yes, happy birthday, Leah.
Former Western Hills Wolverine majorette, women's soccer player.
And now playing at the college level. We think it was Powell County that called the timeout a while ago. Spangler, uh-oh, little flea flicker wide open. Wide open. Tristan West McKinney was the receiver on that play, and nobody saw that one coming. And it fooled Clay Seaton and the rest of the defensive backs for the Wolverines. And Powell County scores. They're back within 10 and will probably go for 2.
Yeah, we haven't seen them attempt a kick.
Tristan West McKinney, I don't know what, he caught the pass, and then as soon as he caught the pass, he kind of went down. Too much excitement, maybe. I don't know.
Well, slick field.
Larison set to take the snap, and something went south.
Part of the
procedure.
offense moved and part of them didn't.
That'll back them up 5 yards, but they'll get to try it again. And I don't guess you can decline that penalty.
No, because it's an untimed down.
Because it looked like it was going to be unsuccessful.
And it happened before the snap, technically.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Another double handoff, this time to Tyler Miller, and he goes nowhere. The 2-point.
Thompson stopped that one.
There's another look at the touchdown. 28-18 your score here on the Game of the Week.
FPB delivers more value to our customers with Watch TV Everywhere. It's the free extra service that lets you watch favorites from your TV package on the go. Take a few minutes to sign up at fpb.cc and you'll be all set to explore many channels and on-demand shows on any internet-connected computer, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Watch TV Everywhere. Another great way FPB delivers the choice, convenience, and value you want.
Wolverines up by 10. The kickoff here. 7 minutes even to go here in the third quarter. Uh-oh.
It's part of having your running back up on the front line.
Jaden Samuels said, hey, thank you very much. I thought he might go for 6 there. I think if he had fielded it cleanly, he may have gone for 6.
Always made me nervous. I don't care if it was a running back or receiver trying to pick up that ball on the front line on a wet field.
And off that time to Sutton, and he is tackled for a loss. I think that may have been Lopez in there on the tackle. And we got somebody that's not doing too good now for the Wolverines.
Grant.
August, hot day. We see that a lot. All right, we will step aside briefly while they tend to him, and we'll come back here on the Game of the Week.
In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
And families are why we do it.
We want to thank the Hubbard team for sponsoring part of this broadcast. In fact, at the end of the game, we're going to have the Tim and Rebecca Hubbard play of the game. So Stay with us. We'll see what that might be. So Sutton hobbling off the field. He just, as you said, needs some pickle juice. He'll be all right. It's going to bring up 2nd and 14 after the loss on that play. Got a man in motion and a fumble. But a Wolverine fell on it. Number 3. Who's number 3, Chris?
Travis Reeson.
Travis Reeson, okay. I had him as number 2, but we know that Cameron Flynn is number 2. So 3rd down and a country mile. And Graves keeps it himself, gets up to the 35. Still going to be short, but a nice run. You know, they've had a lot of success when he runs the ball.
Well, and they're doing it at key times. Will play action. So
I'll bet he's averaging 10 yards a carry tonight.
Close, if not more.
Fourth down, and the scoreboard says 11 to go. And of course, the Wolverines being kind of in no man's land here, they're going to go for it. Too far to kick a field goal and too close to punt. Almost got the Pirates to jump off sides, but they didn't. They hand it to Samuels, and he is brought down by Larison, the quarterback.
Yeah, just could not seal that edge off the block that time, and they had stacked the box with 8 defenders, and you know, it's just hard to get around that edge.
You know, the Wolverines need to shut down this drive here for Powell County because, you know, they have proven that they can march the ball right down the field and score. And if they do that and get the 2-point conversion, we've got a really tight game.
Mm-hmm.
High snap. Spangler has it. It's about 3 or 4. Helped up by Josh Scott. Always a good sportsman.
Watch it to go right.
And it does. And Spangler gets the first down.
Little hurdle there. Get the extra yards.
Scherzinger on the tackle for the Wolverines. But it's another 1st and 10 for the Pirates of Powell County. Spangler again. This is about the same play, isn't it?
Yep.
Same play and about the same result. This time he's brought down by Ballard. But again, picks up about 12 and another 1st down. Actually, more like 15 or more.
About an 18, 19-yard pickup.
Lopez on the carry this time, same play. And again, another 8 yards or so. No, I take that back. Make it 13 yards. My math is not so good tonight, Chris.
Well, it's early in the season.
Yeah. You think my math will get better as it goes on? Well, we've got a timeout here. I believe Western Hills called this one. They've got to, they're running the same play. They got to figure out how to stop it. We'll be back with more football next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
David Toll's Auto Pro customers can't go anywhere without him. No matter where life takes you, the David Toll's Auto Pro nationwide warranty is by your side.
Before we went to break, you saw John Piesheimer cleaning the inside of your TV screen. I get voices in my head. They're feeding me information. This is just another public service provided to you by the Frankfort Plant Board. Oh, my goodness. All right, Powell County, as we predicted, just marching the ball down the field. Western Hills has got to figure out a way to stop this running game. Lopez with the carry and doesn't get much this time.
No, you got to think the tailbacks are lining up opposite of the direction they're going. But watch for Spangler to keep it and bounce it to the outside. They ran that same play 2 or 3, actually about 4 or 5 times now.
Yeah.
Watch Spangler to keep it here and bounce it to the left side.
Well, no, he runs the same play. Doesn't get quite as many yards, but he still picks up about 4 or 5. Reeson in on the tackle for the Wolverines. To bring up 3rd down. But of course, we're in 4-down territory. I'm trying to recall. Have we seen? That's never a good sign. But look at Larison go. He picks it up and gets the 1st down anyway. 1st and goal now from the 3, let's say.
Yeah, low snap, and how no Wolverine was in the backfield at all.
Yeah, that's a problem. Larison keeps it himself. I think he got in. I don't see an official give the signal just yet. No, they're saying he's a little short, I think. Let's look at it right here. His knee hits. Yep, he is a little short.
They actually gave him a good spot.
Yeah, they sure did. But, they could have moved it back 1 foot. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, and it doesn't because Spangler got in there virtually untouched. So that'll make it a 4-point game, and of course Powell County will go for 2.
Same play.
Yep, same play. Like I say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Powell County 6, correction play 10.
There's a good look at Aiden Larison, the quarterback for the Pirates. Spangler in motion. Larison keeps it and gets in. We have a 2-point game here with just 3 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's another look from the end zone camera on our Whitehead Hancock Plumbing replay. Whitehead Hancock been serving the community of Frankfort for over 100 years. So I think they kind of know what they're doing.
Yeah.
All right, we've got just 3.6 seconds to go here in the 3rd, and Western Hills needs to put some more points on the board because somehow they've forgotten how to play defense. I mean, they look pretty solid there in the 2nd quarter, but they've gone back to their 1st quarter ways here in the 3rd quarter and allowed Powell County to score twice.
Yeah, well, it didn't help Western Hills not able to get into the end zone that last drive.
Cameron Flynn on the carry, takes it out to the 38. And that'll bring the 3rd quarter to a close. 1 more quarter to go, folks. Tight game, 28-26. Wolverines on top here on the Game of the Week.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Tune in to Around 10, Frankfort's very own morning show. We cover all the happenings in the capital city every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. live on Cable 10, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, if it happens around town, it's on Around 10.
Welcome back, folks. Western Hills High School, Clint Goins, Chris Cole, and the rain has stopped. And the Western Hills students having a good time here. Hopefully going to see their team win. This is Garrison Graves keeping it himself again. Picks up about 15 yards every time he carries the ball. But he hasn't carried the ball that often.
Good block by Samuel, picking up the would-be tackler in the backfield. Able to bust Graves around the edge.
Jayden Samuels nowhere to go on that one. Tried to fight it off as long as he could, limps to the sideline. Well, no, turns back around. But the coaches saw he was limping, and they went ahead and sent somebody in there for him.
Loss of 2.
2nd and 12 now coming up for the Wolverines. Graves looks to the sideline. Think he's calling an audible. What do you think here?
Yeah.
High snap, keeps it himself. Goes ahead for about 6, maybe 7 yards. Manageable 3rd down. Jaden Samuels back into the game. Handoff this time to Samuels, but he's not going to get it. He's going to be short by a couple. And now he is slower than usual getting up off the ground. This will be 4th down. And Wolverines going to punt it away. Is this the first punt of the game? 2nd punt. I don't think I've seen Powell County punt at all.
I don't think so.
I think this is the 2nd punt for the Wolverines. Get that 11th guy running on there. Nice punt. Can they keep it from going into the end zone?
Yes.
What's the ruling on that? You're a football official. I mean, he touched it, but then
he's down.
He's down. Okay, so that's it.
Right there. He was down before.
Of course, now they're calling it a touchback. Of course, there's no video replay in high school. So, Powell County will get it at the 20 instead of the 2-foot line.
Western Hills has not been able to capitalize the last 2 offensive drives, and Powell County has.
Yes. The Big Mo is on the Pirates side right now. And off this time to who else? Spangler. And he gets about 8.
Same play they've ran all night.
But we've got a holding call against the Pirates. And we'll see where that puts the ball.
Should be on the 10.
Well, if it's a, depends on where the hold was, I guess. What it looks like it is on the 10, yes. So 1st and 20 now.
Coming right at us. Direct snap to the fullback.
It's Jacob Green. Number 44. And he picks up about 8 yards. Whether
Western
Powell
Hills.
County, whether the Pirates win or lose this game, they're going to have to be impressed with their stats because their running stats got to be pretty good. You were saying
Western Hills really in the same play.
this time the Wolverines stop it.
Now you're going to have a 3rd and long. You cannot give up anything here on the 3rd and long.
I also like the way the rest of the backfield kind of
They sell.
They sold it real well. They went through all the motions just like it got snapped to Larison. Low snap this time, and Larison is going to be tackled for a loss. Big play there by the Wolverines. Number 57, I got him as Cameron Davis. Is that who you have?
Yes. And Samuels came in and
walloped him.
Yeah. And looks like he's got a little bit of a stinger. 4th and 13 here.
This is where you gotta. Oh, they're going to punt.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yep, looks like they are. And it's fielded in the air by Seaton. Breaks one tackle, but can't break the other one. Gets it down to the 28. Not a bad job by the Western Hills defense and punt return team. I think if he could have got around number 6, he may have been into the end zone. Cole Nobles, number 6 for the Powell County Pirates. Now, the Wolverines need to score. I don't mean field goal. I mean they need a touchdown here.
And the 2-point conversion.
Yes.
Or the extra point. We need to go up by 9 here.
Nothing going there.
Got Jacob Littrell on the carry. And he
Almost lost it. Yes. So a loss of 3. But the good thing is the clock continues to run. Samuels has it. Trying to get outside and trying to stay in bounds, and he does.
Almost a bobbled handoff there.
Mm-hmm. Was that a first down?
No.
I saw a marker over there. I just couldn't tell exactly which one it was. Okay, yeah, we got a long way to go. 3rd and 7 still. Grave keeps it himself, and he's got nowhere to go. Did anybody block anybody?
No.
Doesn't appear so. There was 4 guys in the backfield by the time he got the ball. Fourth and 9. They need to convert this in a bad way because 4 minutes is plenty of time for the Pirates to come down and score and win this game. He'll put it up in the air, but that's way out of reach for his intended receiver of Cameron Flynn. So the Wolverines turn it over on downs. The defensive back a little gimpy there for the Pirates. And Powell County will have a little over 4 minutes, and all they got to do is score 3 points. But I don't look for them to kick a field goal.
No.
They haven't really kicked it all night long. Only one punt. Aiden Larison looks at his coaches, checks his wristband, calls the play. And we know what their bread and butter is. This time they're able to stop Lopez. He picks up about 3.
Yeah, good job that time filling up the holes. And you know, Clint, I'm sitting here thinking it's been really hard for Hills probably this week to scout because you're having to go by last year's film.
Right. Bobbled snap there, but look at there. Woodja Larison breaks free and still picks up about 7 yards.
Arm tackles.
Yeah, they got to wrap him up. They got him wrapped. He should have been down at the line of scrimmage.
2 big plays right here. This is big.
Yeah. 3rd and 3. And they stop him. That's a big play for the Wolverines. I can't believe they haven't blown the whistle yet. Big stop there.
Well, in that time, Hills was able to get a push up front.
Josh Scott with the tackle. Ball game on the line right here, folks. 4th and 2. They hold them, they win, and they're going to hold them. Wolverines are going to get the ball up by 2. They just got to run out the clock now. Powell County, as you can see, has 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock. Again, the snap is low. I'm impressed with Larison, though, fighting through. I mean, Samuels was back there, and he's still able to get it back up to the line of scrimmage. But it's going to be Wolverine football. Powell County can stop the clock twice. But I think if the Wolverines will just get 1 first down, just 1 first down, they'll secure a victory. Key thing here, don't fumble.
Yeah.
Hold on to the ball. I give it to Samuels. And there's the first down. But they got the first down really quick, so they may have to get another one to secure the victory. But Jaden Samuels, nice run.
Well, here's 2. You got 2 timeouts if you're Powell County.
Well, actually, their clock is running, so I guess they called time.
Your offense is not very explosive. They're not big plays.
No. Everything they've done is, I think the longest play they've had was probably that flea flicker pass.
Well, that run by Spangler in the first half.
Yeah.
That set up their second touchdown.
But that's been about it. Most, Samuels again.
That's going to be a block.
It's going to be a hold, and he fumbles the ball. Oh, my goodness gracious. Graves getting down there. And he's finally tracked down from behind. Oh, that's about the worst thing that could have happened. 22. Who's 22?
James Rhodey.
James Rhodey. He makes the tackle. There's a flag on the play, but it was a holding, and I think they're going to decline that. Surely.
That will be declined. That will be first down Powell. At the 29-yard line.
Wow. What a turn of events. Ball comes loose there right at the very end. Picked up by Lopez.
Yeah, fumble.
So, 1:04 left to go. 1st and 10. The Pirates are in Wolverine territory. Jaden Samuels has had a really good night of football, except for that one play, which will probably, if they wind up losing this game, that'll haunt him for decades.
Well, you talked it into existence.
I'm sorry, I jinxed us, didn't I? Larison right up the middle. And we said Powell County still has 2 timeouts. And there's the first one right there. We'll step aside quickly. You don't want to turn away, folks. Stay with us here for the last part of this game on the Game of the Week.
Hi. We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free. When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Bill McCoy Insurance Agency, celebrating over 48 years in business. Call, come by, or visit our website for free quotes today.
All right, folks, we got a good one. We got a bit of a stinker of a game last week, but we've got a good one here tonight, don't we? Wolverines hanging on by their fingernails to this game. But the Pirates have the ball, only down by 2. They've got one more timeout. And they've got a running game that so far the Wolverines haven't really been able to stop. Spangler gets it, but they blew a whistle. Legal procedure. We'll back him up 5. So it'll be 2nd and 10. I think that was Javion Campbell. That was, maybe it was sneaking in there right at the, no, who was that? It was Samuels.
Yeah, they were going to bring the pressure from the middle linebacker, and it made him coming up at the last minute made the jump.
Yeah, I'd do that again. Here's that flea flicker play again, it looked like, but then Spangler decides to keep it. Clock is running.
Yep, they're
looked
trying
to
to
throw.
set it up.
Yeah. He looked to throw. Tackled by McDonald, and we've got the clock stopped because of an injury. Number 2, Tyler Miller, down on the ground here for Powell County. So he gets up, he's fine, and then he just we only have one timeout. I'll have to fake an injury to get him to stop the clock. So I'm sorry. It's not a very nice thing to say, but I call them like I see them, folks. This is not my first rodeo. I've been here before. But I'll say this. It's a heads-up play, Mr. Miller. It worked. In effect, he gave his team another timeout. So here we go. And here's that flea flicker. It's up, but it's going to be intercepted. Go down. Just take a knee. 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 Don't fumble. I know it's hard to.
You going to tell a 16, 17-year-old to take a knee?
Yeah.
And now there's flags after.
Yeah, I think because Powell County has figured out that, okay, we've lost this game. A good effort, valiant effort. All the Wolverines have to do now is take a couple of knees, and this game will be over. And they'll walk away, maybe limp away with a victory. We got another Powell County player down. Personal foul against the Pirates. We can kind of see him basically take the helmet off of Clay Seaton. Or no, actually it was the Powell County player that lost the helmet. I'm not sure I saw the personal foul. That could be a face mask. I don't know. That's kind of a horse collar tackle. That right there. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it right there. Dalton Reed, the guilty party for the Pirates. So the Wolverines looking to go 2-0 on the season, but they've got to take a couple of knees. Powell County's not going to burn their last time out. They know it's kind of useless. So the Wolverines and Coach Vanderpool go to 2-0 on the season. Powell County, unfortunately, will start off 0-1. But, you know, to the Pirates' credit, they played a good game. They were right in it to the very end. They've got an offense that is, at least for the Wolverines, hard to stop. Maybe other teams in their district can figure that out, but the Wolverines sure couldn't. So, hats off to the good effort that Powell County brought forth tonight. We'll step aside and we'll come back with the Tim and Rebecca Hubbard play of the game next here on the Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week Play of the Game is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family, because real estate is what they do and families are why they do it.
It's all over if they hit this field goal.
Buying or selling a home can be as exciting as winning the big game on a last-second field goal. Or it can be just as devastating if the kick doesn't go in.
And the kick goes up, and it's no good. Home team loses.
That's why in real estate it always helps to be on a winning team. Choose Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
Wait, how'd you get in here?
Now, folks, the Tim and Rebecca Hubbard of Exit Crutcher Realty Play of the Game. And here it is, folks. The handoff to Anthony Sutton. And he gets down there and breaks an arm tackle, and
I think he breaks his belt.
He has to make sure he doesn't lose his pants, but he scores a touchdown for the Wolverines, and they walk out of here 28-26.
Yeah, a win's a win.
A win's a win.
You know, another confidence builder.
Yeah.
Going in. You know, they got 0-2 Fort Knox coming in next week that we'll have here on Friday night.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then, you know, it's going to get tougher as the year goes on. Their district is brutal. And looks like County is right back at form with what they've done. They're 2-0. Spencer County's going to be a tough out this year. So Coach Vanderpool's, excuse me, got his team some confident wins here.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Yeah.
I said before in the pregame that there's some energy that hasn't been here in a few years.
When's the last time they went 2-0 to start the year off?
Probably Wandale's senior year.
Yeah, that's you know, that's been what, 6 years ago?
Yeah. So great win, hard fought win. Didn't look the best in the second half, but hey, a win's a win.
A win's a win. They got some things to work on, but the thing is like, you know, like to say, hey, we can win some ball games.
And it was an odd game, right? Your regular scheduled 7:30 start on Friday night was pushed back a half hour for the heat. Then we have the electrical storm that just wanted to stay over Frankfort last night. Then a 7 o'clock Saturday night game. You got the players sitting around all day, probably playing video games and doing other stuff.
Yeah.
And then they come out. First half, they look pretty good. They got to work on their D-line. You know, Powell County really controlled the game, I felt like, for the most part, up front.
They did. They did.
But
I mean,
Western Hills was bend but not break all night.
Yeah.
And the, you know, they made plays when they needed to win this game.
They did, and our hats off to them. Folks, we thank you very much for watching us. Please support our sponsors, David Tolles Auto Pros, J.O. Osborne with the Kentucky Farm Bureau, Bill McCoy Insurance, Estate Tree Service, Traditional Bank, Whitehead Hancock, Classic Gold, Master Jewelers, and of course, Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher, our Play of the Game sponsor. We thank you so much for watching, and we hope that you will join us next Friday night when we're back here at Western Hills as they take on Fort Knox right here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week. Good night, everybody.